Okay, thank you for coming today. This is a tragedy of immense proportions for us here at CWRU. We ache for the parents of these young men and for all their loved ones. We also feel deep sympathy for the roommates and their friends on campus. We recognize that nothing can begin to ease the pain of such a sudden, senseless death. But we also are doing everything that we can to provide the students support today, tomorrow, and in the months to follow. Our staff, including our counselors, have been meeting with students this morning, and our counseling center is offering walk-in appointments. We're heartbroken for everyone enduring the shock and grief of this news. We are letting students know that we are here and that we're ready to help them. At the same time, we respect that in some instances, the act of mourning just with peers can offer the greatest comfort. I'd now like to turn it over to Mark Awald, who's coach of our wrestling team.
Well, dealing with this tragedy, it's not something that you ever expect to get into as a coach. There's no instruction booklet or preparation for it, and I think that's part of coaching, is adapting to what happens with your team. And that's what we're doing today. We're just coping and mourning and figuring how we can move on from losing three of our teammates, three of our brothers, three of our family, and we're going to move on the best we can.
What were they like?
They were all great kids. That seems to be what we attract here.
What has the team response been?
There hasn't been much going on so far. We're meeting this afternoon to really just take care of business here.
Coach, just on Sir Lucas was a wrestler, and Abraham was a wrestler, and John, just Mr. Felton, that wasn't on your team?
That's correct.
Okay. What can you tell me about Lucas, specifically as an athlete, as a kid? What kind of kid was he?
Well, whatever I could say about him, it's probably the same for everybody. They're all hardworking. They're good students. They're respectful. They're a joy to coach. And whether it's Lucas or John or Abe or someone else, it's equally as tragic to lose any one of them.
How long have you been the coach?
This will be my third season.
Fly vigils or anything like that?
Yeah, at this point, that would be a plan. We will talk, with families, and we'll take the lead from the families and respecting their involvement, and with friends and roommates.
Have you spoken with the families at this point?
I have spoken with all the families this morning, and the president of the university has had contact with the families, and so we've been in constant touch.
I understand there were some moments we talked to some students who had moments of silence in class. I mean, are you hearing about this happening?
Yeah, I think we had been in touch this morning with all the deans, and so they got something out to the faculty, and the faculty are very, very respectful, certainly, of any kind of situation like this, and I'm sure have done that.
I understand counseling is being made available to the students.
Yes, counseling is being made available. They've been terrific all day, and we have walk-in hours, so we open our hours so anybody at the institution can get in and see a counselor. That's always important in these kinds of tragedies.
Many of the students tell me that the student body is like a family. It's like a family.
I have worked at a number of institutions, and this is one of the closest knit communities that I've been a part of, and that's what always makes these kinds of situations so very, very difficult. But it is very much like a family.
Have the counselors been accessed today, or have they been busy today?
To my knowledge, I have been working as well with my staff and other people in different ways, and my understanding is they've had a number of different meetings with roommates, with friends, those kinds of things.
When was the first day of school?
The first day of school was yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yesterday, correct.
Why they were going somewhere at that hour? Or?
No, we don't have any information on that. We have the information that was shared with us, certainly by the state and police, and we're going to continue to, look into all those issues.
They all lived on campus.
Correct.
Any other questions?
Any idea how the plane was rented, or if that's standard practice?
Yeah, no, I don't have any information on that at this time. Well, thank you all.